What's up, guys? I'm back with another Street Fighter V tutorial. Now, a bunch of you have asked me in the comments to do a how to fight Bison video, so thanks for the suggestion, guys. That's what we're going to cover today. So, as you probably know, Bison is a character who is extremely powerful up close. And the reason for this is that all of his normals, almost, are at advantage on block. And if you don't know what that means, check out the video in the info card where I explain frame data, and it should kind of make sense. But essentially, the short version is that after you block one of his normals, if you try to stick anything out, you're going to get counter hit. Basically, whenever he is close to you, it's his turn, and you have to block. You can't press any buttons. The one exception to this is his slide. His slide is extremely unsafe, and I've tested this from basically every possible range. Even from really far away, he's at least -4. So figure out a 4-frame punish for your character, and you should be able to punish the slide no matter how far away you are. But back to his up-close normals, let's talk about how he can actually get close enough to you to use these. So the different methods of moving towards your opponent. The first, most obvious one is to walk, right? And something you'll need to remember is that walking is the most safe method of moving forward in Street Fighter. The reason for this is that you can stop anytime while you're walking, and block. You know, if you're trying to dash, you can't block during a dash, you can get hit out of it. If you're jumping, you can get anti-aired, you can't block while you're jumping. And if you're doing like a special move that moves you forward, you can get hit out of that, or they could block it and punish you. So walking is the safest way of moving forward. But if we look at M. Bison's walk, he actually has the slowest walk in the game. He's extremely slow. So most Bisons aren't going to be walking at all. They're going to be using another method to get in. And those all carry some level of risk. So probably the most common way that Bisons are going to try to get in is by dashing. And his dashing has extremely long range, and it can go through some moves, so it can be kind of annoying. But in terms of frames, it's actually one of the slowest dashes in the game. So if he's abusing it, and you're paying attention, you can react to the dash and throw out a punish. So don't let Bison get away with dashing in at you all day. You have to check him with some of your pokes, just to make sure that he doesn't get in for free. Another method that Bisons are going to use to get in, and one that I already showed, was his Scissor Kick. And the thing about Scissor Kick is that they're all minus on block. They're between -2 and -4 on block, which means if you both stick out a move after, yours is always going to win. So essentially, after you block Scissor Kick, it's your turn. That's when you can start pressing buttons. So remember that. And the other special moves that Bisons like to use to get in is they really like his Head Stomp and Devil's Reverse, but those aren't that good in this game. It's basically like jumping. Whenever you see him do it, you can actually anti-air him pretty well. In previous games, sometimes it would beat anti-airs, but in this game, anti-airs will pretty much work every time. So however you would deal with jumps is how you should deal with these moves too. So hopefully that's helpful, guys. Like I said, Bison is extremely good up close, but if you're really paying attention, you can deal with all of the methods that he has to get that close. So hopefully this is helpful, guys. Thanks for watching, and good luck out there.